The stepdad financially provides for the stepchildren. Does that confer legal rights over the children if he isn't married to their mother yet?
If I get the question right, the stepfather pays for his girlfriend's children's upkeep.
Yes.
Does he have legal rights over the child?
Yes.
Of course not. You're not married to start with, so the fact that you're paying for their upkeep is kind of you, and you're not actually even a stepdad yet. You are just dating their mother, right? So maybe you are hoping to marry their mother, which is great. And before marrying their mother, you have accepted their mother and her children. And so you want to give the children the support and the love that you're giving their mother, which is fantastic. But you don't have any rights over those children, especially because 1, you're not married, 2, you haven't adopted the children, 3, the real father of the children may still be alive, 4, their mother is alive and maybe has sole custody of the children, or is also just looking after the children and has joint custody with their father. So are you a nice man? I think so. I think you're a kind man and a nice man. But you don't have legal rights over the children in any way. The children don't even need to call you dad or any of those things. They can, if it's abroad, they most likely will call you by your first name. If it's in Nigeria, maybe they'll call you uncle and maybe daddy at the most, because we respect people in a different way in our culture. So to think that you have any rights is fooling yourself. You don't. And to feel like you have any right over the children to either reprimand them or control them or talk to them in certain ways or expect or decide their future for them is actually fooling yourself, to be honest, because you don't hold that place. Now, the mother of the children may decide to give you some respect and accord you certain things. But if you then take it as an entitlement that, oh, I'm looking after them or I'm paying for their school fees, so I decide where they go to and what they do and how they eat and how they look, I think that's already a red flag for the woman. If you're a woman listening to me and you have a boyfriend who is asking for those things and demanding of those things, then those are real red flags, because you have no right to those children. You just are kind to them and you are extending your kindness towards them, but they don't owe you anything. Now, I know that that's hard to hear, but it's the truth, right? Can they, of course, also extend kindness towards you, to listen to you and take your advice and take in on your suggestions and involve you? Yes, they can, because they see, hopefully, you're treating their mother well. And so they see that, okay, their mother is happy being with you and all of that. So yes, they can include you into certain things, but it's not your right to be included. Let me say that again. It's not an entitlement or your right to be included. You don't hold a say over them. You're not even the husband of their mother yet. You don't lead the home yet. You're just dating. And it's a different kettle of fish. Blended families, oh my goodness. It's one tough nut to crack. And I'm not sure if we're ever going to be able to crack it completely, but we're going to be able to work through it and navigate through it. And if we all decide to navigate through it together, it makes it easier, but there's a lot of entitlement that we demand that is not ours. So in my case, I can suggest to the father of my stepchildren that this is what I think you should do or could do for them, but he holds the right of 100% to say yes or no. And it took a while for me to understand that. It took a huge while. But I'm okay with it now. I understand it, and I'm okay with it now. Can he listen to me? Oh, yes. Can he take suggestions from me? Oh, yes. Can he take advice from me? Oh, yes. But who holds 100% right of them is him, because their mother is no longer alive, right? I can fill in a gap, but I'm not their mother biologically, even if I play that role. right? And even if I'm there for them and I look after them and all those things, I've come to understand the fact that he still has 100% right over them. Leaning to me, however, and listening to some of the things that I say, right? I also understand that even with our own child that we have together, he still can say this is not going to happen, and I will accept it or take it or whatever. But I believe that I have more of a say when it comes to my child than more of a say when it comes to my stepchildren. And it just is what it is, right? It's not at you. It's not trying to demean you. It's not trying to downgrade who you are. All that is your ego talking because you just want to be listened to and you want to, feel good about yourself. I'm okay with people not listening to me. I'm okay. I'm okay with it because at best, what I've given to you is an advice and a suggestion at best. And you don't have to take it. And I'm very okay with that now. I wasn't before. I must throw that in, but I am now. And I know that anything they do is not at me because I'm solid within myself. And anything they do is because they wanted to do it. It has nothing to do with me. If I have something to say, I'll say it. If I don't have anything to say, I don't say it. But I believe that he has 100% right over them, way above the rights that I have over them. And we're married. Not to talk of you, boyfriend outside, that you are not even married. You don't own any rights over the children. And if you believe that they need to do certain things back for you because you are looking after them, my question is, are you really looking after them from your heart? Or are you expecting something in return? Go ask yourself that question. Hi there, my name is Adela Kingsley James. I hope my videos have blessed you and you have learned a thing or two and you can share it with other people as well. Click the notification bell below so you can get my videos when they drop, subscribe, and share me with other people. Do that. The last one, very important, share me with other people so that they can also be blessed like you. Once again, have a wonderful day. Love and light.